The gymnasium echoed with laughter, but not the good kind. It was sharp, cruel, the kind that cuts deeper than any blade. Maya stood frozen in the center of the court, her dance shoes squeaking softly against the polished floor. She had come early to practice her routine for the school showcase, but she wasn't alone anymore. A group of boys, known troublemakers, had cornered her, their voices dripping with mockery. "Look at ballerina girl twirling like a princess," one sneered, puffing out his chest as he spun clumsily in a circle. Another mimicked her movements in exaggerated fashion, kicking his legs high, nearly falling over as the others roared with laughter. Maya's throat tightened. Dance was her refuge, the one place she felt alive, free and strong. But here, under their cruel eyes, it suddenly felt like a crime. Still, she held her head high. "This isn't funny," she said, her voice steadier than her heart. "Oh, lighten up," the leader snickered. "You're in a gym, not some stage. Why don't you try something useful, like basketball? Or maybe wrestling?" The others jeered, moving closer, their shadows stretching over her like walls closing in. To the challenge, Maya had faced ridicule before. Quiet, artistic kids always did. But this was different. The bullies weren't just teasing, they wanted to humiliate her, break her confidence. One boy shoved her lightly with his shoulder, smirking. "Come on, dancer girl, show us a move. Or are you too delicate?" Her fists clenched. Every instinct told her to walk away, but something inside her refused to bend this time. Not today. What they didn't know, what nobody in the school knew, was that Maya's life wasn't just about dance. Her father, a martial arts instructor, had trained her since she was little. Dance had given her grace, but martial arts had given her strength. And today, the two worlds collided. To the turning point, one bully lunged forward, trying to snatch her music player. In a flash, Maya's instincts took over. She sidestepped, grabbed his wrist, and spun, fluid as a pirouette, sending him sprawling onto the gym floor with a stunned yelp. The laughter stopped instantly. Another boy rushed her, angry and reckless. Maya pivoted, her legs snapping up in a dancer's arc that turned into a precise kick. He stumbled back, clutching his chest, eyes wide with shock. The leader cursed and charged, but she dropped low, swept his legs with a motion as clean as a dance spin, and flipped him flat onto his back. Silence. Only the sound of heavy breathing and sneakers scraping against the polished floor. Resolution, Maya straightened, brushing a strand of hair from her face. She wasn't even trembling. Her movements had been instinct, a perfect harmony of dance and defense. The bullies scrambled to their feet, faces pale, pride shattered. None of them dared say another word. With calm defiance, Maya picked up her music player and pressed play. Music filled the gym, soft at first, then swelling with power. She began to dance, not for them, but for herself. Her leaps and spins were no longer shy but fierce, her body moving with the rhythm of strength and freedom. The same boys who had mocked her stood rooted in place, watching in awe, too stunned to laugh. By the time she finished, Maya didn't need applause. The silence itself was victory. She had faced ridicule, intimidation, and fear. But in the end, she had turned every ounce of it into power. And as she left the gym, head high, she knew one truth burned brighter than the rest: her dance wasn't weakness. It was her greatest strength.